Hello and welcome to my video by BuzzPods. Today we shall be unboxing the EVGA 500B power supply. This is an 80 plus bronze power supply, so some decent efficiency on there considering the price of this product. But anyway, as we see straight away on the front of the box, we have some pretty beefy font going on here with this massive EVGA logo and the gigantuous bronze coloured 500B there right at the front. This kind of like a road type surface, kind of like a tarmac behind it, so it's very like industrial and powerful. This the graphics that the EVGA has used on the front of this product. So that's it for the front. If we move to the top, we have nothing but EVGA and the product name and product number for this product. On the sides, we have something boasting about EVGA. If you'd like to read that, you can pause here. I'll focus it in for you. So there you go, saying it's #1 in the US, blah blah blah. On the side here, once again, we just have an EVGA logo, and on the back we have some basic specs and features. Some being the ultra quiet 120mm fan, all that good stuff, and all the efficiency ratings, and the includes cables. So I'll get this thing open. As you can see, it looks like these power supplies are tested before they are sent out, as there's a seal to say that it's inspected for quality assurance. Whether that actually happens or not, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we can take EVGA's word for it here. And now I've got to try and get this box open with a key, which is all I've got, unfortunately. If we just rip it off there we go. So once we get this open, the box opens as such. Straight away we have a manual for both the 500B and 600B power supplies, as they are identical, apart from the with the only difference being the capacity of the amount of power which they can provide to your system. So straight away inside, when we pull out this black flap, we have 3-pin British power plug there. Focus in there. So for you US viewers, obviously yours will be different. And we then have, this isn't a modular power supply, so fortunately all the cables are attached, but put that to the side for 1 minute. That's the power supply there, and we have a total of 4 screws for mounting this unit into your system. So if I get rid of this box and unveil the power supply to you. So here we are. It's quite beautiful. It's got quite a nice finish going all the way around it. If I can try and get a close up, let's get this camera focused. If it's going to, there we go. It's got a very fine, it's almost a wrinkle finish, but it's very, very fine. It's quite smooth, very, very nice actually. And on the side we have again, efficiency rating and specs of the power supply, which you can stop and have a look at if you like, as well as EVGA 500B written on the side, so it'll always be visible in your system, as well as that quiet 120mm fan which EVGA was talking about on the packaging, as well as 500 written on the side. And at the back, apparently they were actually boasting about the positioning of this switch, saying it's easy to access, but for all I know, it's in the same position as almost all power supplies which I've owned anyway. And you've got your power input there. You've got a glimpse of the inside of this power supply. I have to say, it does look quite clean in there, and I'm not sure on the quality of the capacitors and components used, but as is quite a budget power supply. But I mean, for the price, you're getting quite a large capacity in on a decent efficiency, so there's not really much to go wrong with here. If I untangle these cables here, they are braided. They're braided cables, which is good. Although we do expect it these days on power supplies. So we have the quantity of all the cables was listed on the back of the box if you want to skip back to that. But anyway, we have power for our CPU. To refocus this once again. There we go. CPU. Here we have SATA power. A whole load of those down there. We have Molex for your fans and whatever pumps if you're doing water cooling. Whether you may want to use those for. Those are the CPU ones I just showed you. Over here we have PCI Express for your graphics card. We have 2 8-pins, which can also be split out into a 6-pin. So we have 2 of those. We have another 2 CPU. I think those are the same ones we just showed you. We have our power 24-pin for your power supply, which you can also break off into a 20-pin, although almost all modern motherboards use 24-pin now, so there you go, that's nice. The ends of the cables aren't braided, which EVGA could have improved on, but I guess at the price point there's not really much more you could ask for, and you could always braid them yourself, but you know, it's not that big of a deal if you have some cable showing in your system. And then over here finally we have another set of SATA power for your power supply. I mean for your hard drives. And so that's pretty much it for the EVGA 500B power supply. I mean, there's not much to talk about. I mean, it's just a power supply. There are obviously all the specs on the box which you can look at, but that's pretty much it for this power supply. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all our latest video releases. Thanks for watching.